Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Welcome back guys. So today's video, as you've just seen, is all about pistachio milk. So let me tell you the story. I was shopping the other day like I usually do, and you guys know I love grocery store shopping, and we have this new grocery store called Charmy's. It's downtown Columbus. I love being downtown. I love it so much. And so I went to Charmy's. If you're from the Columbus, Ohio area, I'll leave a link to Charmy's. Go support them. I think I will end up probably making an entire vlog about Charmy's during their grand opening, but it's a fantastic store with a lot of niche products. So for those grocery fanatics such as myself, this is like a dream come true. Anyway, I saw this pistachio spread that was like $12, but I was really interested. And so then I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I love pistachios. And I kept looking around the store, and then I saw this. This is Tache's pistachio milk. Yes, Tache, it's pistachio. So this is Tache. And this is the original barista blend. They say it's the creamiest, barista-friendly pistachio milk, a flavorful, unsweetened blend for froth fanatics. I just thought it would taste so good if I made a pistachio honey matcha latte. Now remember guys, I stan Neo Teas. If you want matcha, especially right now, they still have a March Madness sale on their matcha. They are offering up to 55% on all matcha as well as matcha accessories. So if you've not checked them out, you guys know they're my favorite matcha company. I'll leave a link in the description box on how to purchase with them. That is an affiliate link. I do get commissions. I'm not exactly sure if you can use my code, which is CHO, C-H-O, to get an additional discount, but I think you can. Don't hold me to it, but I think you can use my code for an additional discount. They have really premium, high quality matcha powder for lattes and a variety of regional varieties as well. So you really can't go wrong. While I'm at it, since this video is all about matcha lattes and pistachio milk, I'll leave a couple resources in the description box below. My matcha buying guide for Neo Teas, as well as me reviewing a lot of the different matcha varieties that they own in their collection. But back to pistachio milk. So I thought it would be great to make a pistachio honey matcha latte. So that's exactly what I did, as you guys saw before. And we're gonna just taste it for the first time together. And then we'll get more into my thoughts on pistachio milk, pricing, how it compares to other alternative milks. We'll get into all that, but we're gonna do a taste live for the camera, for the audience, and see if I like it or not. Oh my God. Okay guys, when I tell you this is quite literally the frothiest milk I've ever had. Now I don't drink cow's milk because I'm not an animal. I'm not livestock, but I've tried oat milk, I've tried almond milk, and this pistachio milk, without a doubt, is the frothiest. In terms of the taste, it's super good. It's really, really good. I sweetened mine with honey, which I think is a great accompaniment with the pistachio. I feel like this is all froth. Like it's like very, very frothy. So if you are a fan of froths and your lattes, this is really unbeatable. It's really, really unbeatable. And mind you, I only used one of those handheld mixers. So I didn't even use like a professional grade like frother, just like one of those $5 handheld mixers. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below too. Save some money so you can get your froth on. But it's really, really great. The texture is just immaculate in terms of frothing. I feel like I'm having a nice It feels almost like baklava. It's like if you turn a baklava into a matcha latte, that's what that is giving me. I love that. That is so good. Wow. Okay. This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really into this latte. But I don't want to just talk about the matcha latte. I do believe that I will continue to buy pistachio milk when I'm in the mood specifically for pistachio lattes. However, let's get into a little bit of a comparison. I also want to try it just plain, so I got this shot glass here. I did get the unsweetened version, so there we go. The color kind of shocked me. I don't know why I was really envisioning more green to come through. I mean, you can definitely see that this is a nutty milk. There is a brown texture to it all, but I don't really see the green, and it caught me off guard how brown it was. I don't know. So let's give it a taste by itself. That's not that great by itself. I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. Don't think it's that great by itself. I'm not exactly sure what other applications you could use this for in terms of flavor. Like just having a cup of pistachio milk probably is not the vibe. That being said, I could also envision you using this pistachio milk for maybe some baking recipes. I don't know, maybe you have something that you want to be pistachio flavored, but just by itself, I'm not a fan of it. I'm trying to think of like one application, maybe like cold cereal. I don't eat cold cereal, but maybe even hot cereal. Maybe make this with like your oatmeal or your overnight oats. I'll have to do some experimenting to see if that's a good flavor, because I do like to add nuts to my oatmeal. But pistachios? I never would have thought of adding pistachios to my oatmeal. I don't know, my mind is kind of racing with all the different possibilities. But to just have a glass of pistachio milk, it's not the vibe. So that's not great. I also don't drink oat milk by itself. I feel the same way about oat milk. I would never just drink oat milk by itself. I can drink almond milk by itself. But the other two, not at all. Don't think that. So let's get into a little bit of the packaging. I love the packaging so much. It's in this like very pastel green. It reminds me of the garden. So I love the packaging. I think it's really simple. It's very classy. This is the barista style, so it's meant to be frothy. I think the intentions of it is to be used in lattes, coffee drinks, tea drinks, things of that nature. It's dairy free, it's froth ready, it says. Let's read a little bit of the marketing on the side. They say more froth, less fuss. This is more than a barista blend, it's an everybody blend. From sips to stirs, steams to slurps, Tache barista blends are made to wear just as many hats as you do. Blended to indulge your not so sneaky carton swigs and be your cappuccino foam companion. I mean, it's great. Pour your pistachios. This carton, here's a little bit of interesting marketing. This carton was made using a fraction of the water needed for almond milk, not the almond milk shade. And unlike oat milk, absolutely no added oils. Not them coming for the other girls, the alternative girls. Oh wow. There no punches pulled by Tache. It's better for you and the environment. There are lots of milks, but there's only one Tache. So for those that are not in tune with the dialogue and the conversation around alternative milks, there's a lot of pushback against almond milk because of how destructive it is in terms of the water system and the water and irrigation needed to grow this type of crop. And so almond milk is seen as a not so green friendly product. On the other hand, I'm sure you've also heard about the pushback against oils, right? Oils are so bad these days, according to some people, you know? And so that is an issue with oat milk as well. They've come under a lot of concerns from different consumers about the veracity of their health benefits and if the oil in oat milk is something that detracts from people desiring to use it and to consume it. So I don't know, these are very intricate conversations, and consumers are not a one size fits all. I drink both almond milk and oat milk. I usually use almond milk in my protein shakes, and then I also use oat milk in my lattes typically. So it's kind of funny that Tache is really coming for the necks of both of them. They're really trying to break a little bit of this market share up and get them a piece. Not mad at them at all. Last thing, they put a really special note at the end. They say, "This has been years in the making. Don't worry, the wait was worth it. I spent years perfecting every drop of Tache to be healthier, tastier, and better for the environment than other milks. A flavor fanatic, I'm proud to deliver the best milk while paving the way for the next generation of underserved youth. Cheers." Roxana Saidi, founder and CEO. I think it's a fantastic product, to be quite frank with you. Let's get into some of the nitty-gritty, because I know what you're wondering. Well, Cho, how much is it? It's an arm and a leg, maybe even a kidney. This product is, I think I paid around $10 for it at the grocery store, making it prohibitively expensive to a large sector of the market. I think that as the demand increases for pistachio milk, I think it definitely has the potential to go viral. You will see people wanting to use it more often, and then you will definitely see that price come down, especially if you start getting the Starbucks girls saying, "Hey, do you have pistachio milk? Hey, can I get pistachio milk in my latte?" I think once that happens, you'll start to see pistachio milk come down. I only say this because I've lived long enough to see the price of almond milk come down. I've seen that happen as well. So I think right now it's a prohibitive price point, but eventually, if they target the right consumers and they target big companies and coffee houses that serve barista style milks, I think they can have a potential to make a really big breakout in the market. In terms of its nutrition facts, it's pretty interesting. I think it's a mixed bag. I'm comparing it to almond milk over here. I get my almond milk from Sam's Club, and I get my oat milk from Walmart. Comparing it to the other three, this is actually the highest calorie. So almond milk has the lowest at 30, then you have 45 for oat milk, and then you have 50 for pistachio milk. Oh my God, I just noticed, look at this little thing. It says no oil added, unlike oat milk. They're so shady, but I love it so much. So in terms of protein, pistachio milk actually is the highest in terms of protein. Not by much, there is 2 grams of protein compared to almond and oat milk's only 1 single gram of protein, but it's still significant for those that are really watching their nutrition facts. In terms of carbohydrates, none of these products contain any added sugar. So I think you're already ahead of the game when it comes to that. I think if you're a keto, then this may be more important for you to determine than other people. But oat milk is definitely the highest in carbs, followed closely by pistachio milk. And then almond milk virtually has no carbohydrates. So if you're a keto, almond milk still ranks supreme in terms of carb counting. So I don't drink milk in my household, I don't buy it. And so that's why you haven't heard me do too much of a comparison between these 3 alternatives and milk in general. But just thinking about 2% milk, the nutrition facts are very, very lopsided. Milk has a ton more of calories, it has a lot more fat, but it also has a lot more protein. And it also has a lot more carbs. So it's a lot. Milk is a lot compared to alternative milks. It just really depends on what you value as a consumer. But who is pistachio milk for? You know, after having this really delectable latte, I have to say, I would really only use pistachio milk for having a matcha latte. Like, I think that's really the only reason I would ever purchase it again, especially considering the fact that it has a very extremely high price point right now. It's not really offering some outsized nutrition and value relative to oat milk and almond milk for me and my own personal goals. But if you are really concerned about oils and you're concerned about their environment, this might be the perfect alternative milk for you. And so I'm just super happy that we have another product that consumers can see if it fits their lifestyle and their needs. I'm a big capitalist. I believe in capitalism. And I think that when consumers have more options and we have less monopolies, it leads to better decision making. And so I think it's good to have this brand on the market. And I love the fact that they're throwing so much shade at almond milk and oat milk. The alternative milk wars has been raging on for years. We don't even talk about soy milk anymore. Like, where is she? Has anybody seen soy milk? No one talks about her anymore. It's crazy to me. But let me know in the comment section, have you guys seen this pistachio milk in the stores? Am I the only one? I feel like I discovered something, but I'm sure I'm not the first. Let me know in the comment section, what would you use pistachio milk for? Does it sound like something you are interested in trying out? And one more question. If you like this video, like the video, okay? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.